All right, so I'm going to show you how to find and subscribe to Not Your Mama's Midlife Podcast. So I'm going to show you on my phone, and we're going to pull it up here. All right, so you're able to see that now. So from your home screen, you're going to tap on the Apple Podcasts app. And so that is native to your phone, so it comes with it when you buy the iPhone, and it will still be on there unless you've removed it. But if you have, it's available in the App Store for free, so you can just download that again. So you're going to tap on this purple icon on the bottom right, just a single tap, and it's going to take you to Listen Now, which is the home screen for the podcast app, okay? So on this Listen Now, you'll go to the bottom right, and there's a search feature. So you're going to just tap briefly that magnifying glass where it says search, and it's going to pull up a search page. So at the top, it has grayed out letters for all podcasts. That's your search field. So you're going to tap in that box, and then it'll pull up a keyboard at the bottom, and you can type in not space your space. And I say this because it does have to have the spaces in order to find it. And Not Your Mama's. And on this podcast, we spell mama, M-A-M-A. So there are some M-O-M-M-A's in the podcasts. So you want to be sure it's M-A-M-A apostrophe S. Not Your Mama's Midlife Podcast. All right. And then we're going to tap the search in the bottom right blue box. All right. And here it is. So it's going to pop up on our screen. And so that's the one we want for sure. So we're going to tap that again. And now if you want to go ahead and play the trailer directly, you can just simply tap in the center of the screen where it says play trailer, and that'll get started. And so I'm going to pause it because we're not listening to it right now. And then to subscribe to the show or to follow the show, you're going to go up here to the top right, and you're going to tap this plus sign, and that'll turn to a little check mark. And what that does is it downloads the podcast each week into your podcast app. So it's just there. You don't have to remember. You don't have to go find it again. There isn't a charge for subscribing. It's not like a magazine subscription. So it's just something you sign up for to receive regularly. So, and I'd love it if you'd share the podcast with a friend. So if you go then to the three dots in the top right, I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to tap that, and then go down to share show, and it's going to pull up the names of people who you have been in touch with usually recently on your phone. So I'm going to scroll over to Elisa, and it's going to open iMessage, and I'm going to say, listen to my podcast. And then I'm just going to tap send on that. Okay, so she's been alerted to the podcast. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to rate and review. So if you want to scroll down, you can rate the podcast. We'll take up to 5 stars here. And you just simply do that by sliding across. I'm not going to rate it, showing you this. And then you can also write a review. So just say something about what you like about the show, or something you heard that was meaningful, whatever. So you'll just tap write a review. And then it's going to give you the option to put a title on your review, say a little something. So you just tap in that field in order to write there, and it'll pull up your keyboard again. And we would do the same for review, and the keyboard stays there. So, and I didn't write anything, so I'm just going to tap cancel. And one other thing I want to show you is when you come back into your phone and you want to listen to the podcast, you'll find it in your library because now you're following it. And so it's going to download weekly. So when you open up the podcast app, you can come down here across the bottom to where it has listen now, browse, library, and search. And you're going to tap library. And it's going to pull this up as well as any other podcasts that you might have subscribed to. And so you can just tap on that and listen to it right from there. So thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop me a line.